Hey, welcome fellow Fusioners. This is Character King coming at you with a Duel Links discussion. Today I'm going to be going over basically things I want from Duel Links. Basically just characters and a little bit of skill. First off, I have from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, I have Duke Devlin. I think Duke Devlin is way past overdue coming. He has a voice line in Tristan's file because that means Tristan interacts with him. 2 years ago, they released Orgoth the Relentless, his ace monster, as well as Summon Dice. So he has like some pretty interesting cards, and Summon Dice isn't too overpowered at this point, where it feels like it'd be worth bringing over. Plus, I'm hoping for Dungeon Dice Monster event. Hopefully, they do a little more detail into it, unlike some of the other events they've been doing. I kind of wish, yeah, I want Konami to try new things, because so far their events, I love when they made their Duelist Chronicles to start with. The very first one I loved. I got Toon Barrel Dragon. It was really fun. I'm really hoping they experiment again, because I liked when they first did the board game with Bakura, where you roll the dice and you fight these monsters in this RPG. I thought that was really, really interesting. It was kind of tedious for the most part, but it was fun at least the first time around, and they wanted to reuse it. But at Duel Links, they need to experiment a little more. I wish they would experiment, play around, make new stuff, because it does make them a lot of money. They can put a little bit back into the game. All right, for GX, I have Atticus, of course, because Red Eyes is my spirit monster, my favorite monster in the game. Red Eyes Slash Dragon. Reason being is Red Eye's Darkness Dragon won't do too much to the game. They probably wouldn't do too much for him. Honestly, they wouldn't have to give much. They can just give a few cool dragon things. Maybe a few, like, really, really low. Like, yay, if your life points are 500 or less, and your field is empty, add Inferno Fire Blasts from your deck to your from outside your deck to your hand. Some fun skills like that. And I would like if they had like a skill where activate while you have Red Eye's Darkness Dragon on the field. Basically have it where it's immune to card effects for a turn or something like that, and have it like once per duel. I think that'd be a good way to like give a little strength back to Darkness. They have like a reason to summon them. I think it'd be really cool if they did something like that. I don't think they will, but another thing I want talking about Red Eyes is they have for Blue Eyes Alternative Evolution. Alternative Evolution is a fantastic skill for Blue Eyes, because you basically just take your Blue Eyes, turn it into a Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. They should have that for Red Eyes. If you have a Red Eyes Black Dragon, turn it into a Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon. It's not that strong. It's still 2400. You still need something else in your grave, and it will double its attack if it's a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Which 4800, let's be real, like Trinity's 5000. You can attack 3 times. Like 4800 after like your opponent will trigger it and let you crash it. It's not something worth. It's not a problem. It'd be a really cool skill to bring alternative and have new like Red Eyes things you can do. Because right now for Red Eyes, I'm having a little hard time finding the skill I want the most. Like right now, I'm running No Mortal Can Resist, because I just run 2 Cosmic Cyclones. But I'm hoping they nerf that skill. Next, for 5Ds, Misty. Misty Trendball, solely for the reason I love her Earthbound Immortal. It is a Geico Gecko, and it fits her theme of her reptilian archetype. But yeah, Geico Gecko it's a fantastic monster, and if I want to summon any Earthbound Immortal, sorry for the stutter, I want it to be a Gecko. And it is a goofy Gecko, and I love it very much. Alright, next, for DSOD, Dark Side of Dimension. I want Yugi because Gandora is cool. I love Gandora was my first deck that I really was building. Got a little bit of Red Eyes, a little bit of Gandora. I didn't really get any insights when they first had the Joey event, so I ended up doing more of a Gandora deck for my first deck that I was trying to rank up with. Yeah, Gandora. I basically had it where I would use cards like Rising Energy or Yeah, just a lot of ways like boost attack after I clear the whole field. I run Titan Showdown. Titan Showdown still to this day is my favorite skill. I think it's unhealthy for the game, but I love really unique skills. That's why I play speed duels as well as Duel Links, because speed duels to me has the most unique skills, but they don't love the game enough to give it enough cards. It's even the new boxes coming out for speed duels. They're like most of the cards are like a third of the cards are reprint that we've been leaked so far, which sucks, but not much you can really ask for at that point. Let's see. Then besides that, I'm hoping into this year we still get Zexal. A lot of people don't want Xyz monsters, and I'm kind of wanting them. I'm glad we didn't get them this last. I'm glad we got DSOD and Dark Side Dimension instead of Zexal, but I'm kind of wanting Zexal a little bit. Red Eyes can spam a lot of level 7 monsters. A lot of decks that like can do a lot but not really synchro or do too much, have a little trouble. Oh, also one thing I want, side note, is I'm a big fan of fusion decks, as you know. And I do love Thunder Dragons, and I do love Ancient Gears. I don't like the current way they are because I want more fusion to them. Ancient Gears is not worth running Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem over basically your Reactor Dragon, because Reactor Dragon is more consistent, does a lot more, and using 4 cards to fusion some is not worth it. Something maybe in the future they can either add like 1 Ancient Gear fusion, which could do some play. It won't really do much, but it'll be cool to have because you can search it. And then I would like 1 Thunder Dragon fusion added to like a level up for Mokuba eventually. I mean, they just raised the cap, but 1 Thunder Dragon fusion right now would do nothing, because basically you'd have the option to tech in 3 Thunder Dragons, and then you can search a fusion from your deck that you can recycle. So like you can summon twin-headed Thunder Dragon, which isn't really worth it because you might as well just search your Thunder Dragon Dark. But I think it'd be really cool to have one of those. That's just my note, because I want to be able to play anything fusion deck. Blue Eyes is a little more fun now because I can more easily make the fusion monsters, especially since they released them for level up. Alright, well, that about sums up all I'm thinking about right now. I'm going to be trying to get my system set up where I can stream. I'm going to look into doing Twitch and stuff and making videos. I'm going to try to make videos daily if I can. My quality's not going to be the best until I learn a little more, but hold with me and I'll get better. Thanks for watching. Let's go Slash.